CBS presents this program in color.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
You could stop.
Oh, Mom, I got him.
Who him?
Oh, he's suave and debonair and sophisticated and cool, and he's got everything.
Everything but a name. Who is he?
Every girl in college wanted him. Everyone. But I got him. I got the most desirable man of all.
And I got you. Who is he?
Tommy Johnson.
Oh, well, you were talking. I thought it was Lyndon. What do you got him for?
The turnabout dance. You know, where the girls invite the boys.
Ah, yes. I never did approve of that arrangement. So, well, I guess this is what this is all about. Seeing words in his own handwriting isn't going to throw you, is it?
Try to hold on. I was kind of excited, wasn't I?
About like Columbus when he discovered America.
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
He can't. He just can't. Oh, Mom, when did this come?
Charlie and Floyd brought it earlier. What can't he do? Coach just put me on the traveling squad. We play in Springfield Saturday night. So I can't make the dance, Tom.
How can he do that? He's not a basketball player. He's suave.
Well, honey, maybe there's a new trend. Suave basketball players.
Mom, this is no time to joke.
But it's not a national tragedy either. The girls do ask the boys. Ask another one.
Another one?
They ran out?
Well, no, but I made such a big thing out of getting this date with Tommy that every other boy in town would know he was second choice. And who wants to be second choice? Darn it. I even went by Madame Lisa's and copied a pattern. I was going to make a new dress. Oh, I wish I could just go away and join a monastery.
But, honey, girls can't join Huh? I just wish I could kick you and you're a big, fat swab.
Oh, man.
Ah, that seems to be the topic of the day. Any, particular member of the species?
Steve. Oh, Mom, we were all set to go on this wonderful picnic. There were going to be games and singing and boating. And then, just at dusk, the romantic strains of a soft guitar.
Oh, who all was going on this picnic?
Steve and I.
Oh, I see. Just a selected group, huh?
Till Uncle Joe came along with a crop dusting job. Oh, Mom, how could he do this to me, my own uncle?
Well, honey, Steve does have a crop dusting plane, and he and Uncle Joe are in the crop dusting business. Those are the cold, hard facts.
Oh, Mom, don't stoop to Steve's level.
Huh?
Well, that's how he always tries to win an argument, with cold, hard facts. Well, I have a cold, hard fact for him. It'll be a long, cold day before he gets another date with me. I'm going to turn him down every time he asks.
What if he doesn't ask?
What? Well, he better.
Sorry, Uncle Joe. Mom, I heard it. I heard the wonderful news.
What wonderful news?
About Billy Joe breaking up with Steve.
That's wonderful news?
Oh, sure. Don't you see what that does?
Yes. Makes your sister miserable.
Well, look at it from my point of view. With Billy Joe breaking up with Steve, it makes Steve available to me for the turnabout dance.
Hold it. Aren't you pouncing in there a little too fast?
Mom, are you trying to tell me I don't have a right to ask Steve?
No, but we've assumed that... Well, after all, they have been going together.
I know, and I didn't make a move while they were going together.
But now, since they've broken up, well, I
Now,
think...
Bobby Joe, that is too dear. But
Mom, are you taking sides?
Well, no, but what I'm
It
trying to
sounds like
say
you're trying to protect Billy Joe from me. I'm your daughter, too, you know.
I know.
If you don't think I should ask Steve, then I
I
won't.
did not say that.
Well, then what are you trying to say?
Would you stop asking me questions? I'm busy enough trying to stay on this fence that I'm straddling.
Mom, if I can't come to you, then who can I come to?
You can come to me.
I'm waiting.
I'm thinking. We have to use the honest approach. So, you're going to your sister and you're going to say, Billy Joe, is it all right if I ask Steve to the turnabout dance?
Mom, that's a great idea.
Good.
Mom, what happens if I ask Billy Joe and she says, no, you can't? What'll I do then?
Would you go upstairs and ask her before I do a Humpty Dumpty off this fence?
Hi. Hi. Billy Joe, I sure like the way you're wearing your hair.
I've been wearing my hair this way for weeks, and the nylons you want to borrow are in the bottom drawer.
Well, I'm not here to borrow your nylons.
Nail polish? Slip? Blouse?
Not even close. Billy Joe, how serious was that fight you had with Steve?
Very serious. Why?
It wasn't one of those things that just blow over right away, and before you know it, you're right back together again.
Not as far as I'm concerned. I've had it.
Good.
What?
I mean, well, I just wanted to get all the facts.
What are you getting at?
What I'm trying to say is, Billy Joe, would it be all right if I asked Steve to go with me to the turnabout dance?
Sure, it'd be all right with me.
You won't be mad?
No, be my guest.
Oh, thanks, Billy Joe. Thanks loads. This is sure big of you. Golly.
You don't need to make such a big thing out of it.
Oh, it's not that. It's just that I've never seen an older sister show so much brotherly love. Where's Steve, Mom? Billy Joe gave you the go-ahead? The green light. All systems go. Where is he, Mom?
Well, I saw him go out with his toolbox. I think he's having trouble with his plane. But how'd you get your sister's permission?
I just took your suggestion. I approached it honestly.
Hi, Bobby Joe.
Steve, I'd like to ask you something.
Sure.
Would you go to the turnabout dance with me this Friday night?
Me go with you?
Well, on these turnabout deals, the girl asked the boy.
I see. Well, I certainly appreciate the invitation, Bobby Joe, but on Friday nights, your sister and I generally take in a... I nearly forgot. Your sister and I had a little thing this afternoon.
I heard about it.
Bobby Joe, you got yourself a date.
Oh, that's great. I'll see you Friday night. If not before.
Okay.
Billy Joe, I wanted to tell you what a nice thing it was you did for Bobby Joe. About Steve.
Mom, if you don't mind, I'd just as soon not even discuss Steve.
Yeah, well, I still think it was a very nice sisterly thing to do.
Well, what possible difference could it make to me whether she goes to the dance with him or not?
Oh, Mom, it worked out perfectly.
He's going?
Uh-huh. And I'm going to have a wonderful time after all. Thanks to you. And to you, too, Billy Joe. You're the greatest.
Look at her. She's walking on a cloud. Did you ever see her so happy?
Why shouldn't she be?
Huh? What?
Well, why shouldn't she be happy? She's got my fella.
Hey, shortstop, you about through in there?
Any second.
Hey, Tommy.
Hi, Steve. Have you seen Bobby Joe?
A little while ago.
What kind of a mood was she in, mad?
Why, no. As a matter of fact, she was very pleasant.
Well, that's a relief. I thought after she got my note, she'd be boiling. She up at the hotel?
She was headed that way.
Okay, thanks. See you later, pal.
Hey, shortstop, aren't you through yet?
Has he gone?
Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gone.
Then pull me out.
What's the matter? Why'd you want to know Tommy was gone?
Why? You don't think I want to
see me looking like this, do you?
Why not?
Why not? Well, Tommy just happens to be the most suave, debonair... Oh, you wouldn't understand.
I guess not. Know something? You're kind of a mess. Cute, but a mess.
Bobby Joe?
Oh, hi, Tommy.
Hi. Have I got some good news?
Oh?
Didn't make the traveling squad.
Well, how did you learn about this?
Well, our coach has a sneaky way of throwing out hints.
Hints?
Yeah. Today after practice, he said, Johnson, you're cut from the squad.
Well, why would he do a thing like that?
I don't know. Maybe it's because he doesn't like the way I comb my hair. Or because I missed 17 free throws in a row.
And this is your way of telling me that you're available for the dance Friday night?
Yeah. What time shall I pick you up?
You needn't bother.
What?
When you said you couldn't go, you don't think I just sat around and did nothing.
Huh?
I mean, after all, a girl can't allow grass to grow under her feet.
You got a date already?
Yeah.
Our basketball team moved that fast, we'd never lose a game. Okay, I guess there's nothing I can do about it.
Sorry, Tommy. What was that about?
Your sister's turning down Tommy for the dance Friday night.
Turning him down?
Well, she can't go with Tommy and Steve, too.
Yeah. But what a luscious idea. Mom,
Mm-hmm.
what if I asked Tommy to go with me?
Well, I don't know. Bobby Joe's awfully fond of him.
Well, how fond can she be? She's going with Steve.
Well, I realize that, but the thing is
Well,
that...
what's wrong with my asking him?
Well,
Mom, are you showing partiality toward Bobby Joe?
Here I go, back up on my fence again.
What do you mean?
I am strictly neutral.
Then you don't mind if I ask Tommy?
Not if you do it in the right way.
Oh, what's the catch?
Well, first you ask Bobby Joe if it's all right with her. But before you do that, I would weigh both sides.
Okay, I'd wait him.
And?
I'm going to ask her.
That's got to be the fastest weigh-in in history.
See you, Tommy.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Bobby Joe, would it be okay with you if I asked Tommy to the turnabout dance?
Why, sure. After all, I don't have any hold on him.
You mean you really wouldn't mind?
No. Go ahead. I'll even call him back for you.
Oh, don't you dare! Well, I don't want him seeing me looking like this.
Automation will never replace her.
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
What a surprise. I mean, I had no idea you were... hi there.
Have to wait for the cannonball someplace. I might as well wait here.
Yeah, might as well. Want me to help you wait? Well, what do we talk about to pass the time? How about the turnabout dance?
Oh, please.
Well, don't tell me you're not going.
Some chance. I turned down 6 girls to get a date with Bobby Joe, so she turned me down.
Oh, gee, that's tragic. I just hate tragedies.
Well, it's not as bad as all that. I can always spend the evening practicing shooting baskets in the gym.
The dance is in the gym.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can always... Well, I could always,
You can always go with me.
Right, I could always go with you.
Said something nasty?
No, it's just... Well, you're such a little run. I mean... Think of the difference in our ages.
Oh, I know. You're mature and suave. But, well, that didn't stop Frank and Mia.
It didn't, did it? And you're... I accept.
Hot dog! It'll be a pleasure.
Well, somebody looks happy.
Everything is terrific. The whole world is terrific. And you are the most terrific sister in the world.
Don't tell me Tommy actually agreed to go out with you.
Why, didn't you think he would?
Well,
Anyhow, he did. Excuse me, I've got to get my clothes ready.
She sure is happy, isn't she?
why shouldn't she be? She's got a date with my boyfriend.
Somehow I got the feeling I'm listening to a broken record.
Need some help?
Jerry!
What do you say, Slugger?
What are you doing stateside? How'd you find me?
30-day leave. When I checked in at Clover Field, I asked Control if they knew where Hooterville was.
And?
Well, they handed me a map and a magnifying glass. And that train I came on.
Isn't that something we call it the Cannonball?
Beautiful. You know, all the way from Hooterville, we didn't break the sound barrier once.
This can wait. Let's get up to the hotel.
Okay. Hey, when you put these parts together, you forgot this.
There's nothing worse than a show-off mechanic.
Yeah? Without us, you flyboys wouldn't make it out of the hangar.
Bobby Joe, I'd like you to meet Jerry Matson.
How do you do?
Hi. Steve, everything you said in your letter was true.
Jerry, this is Bobby Joe, not Billy Joe.
Oh, my mistake.
That's all right. It was a nice mistake. Steve,
Yes.
I thought I'd better tell you. The dance Friday night is semi-formal.
Okay, I'll only show half a handkerchief in my breast pocket.
That's not Billy Joe, the one. But you're taking her to the dance?
Yeah.
Steve, are you sure you haven't been grounded too long?
Oh, here's Billy Joe now. Billy Joe, I'd like you to meet an old buddy of mine, Jerry Matson.
Hi.
Hi. Everything you've said in your letter still holds up, pal.
And finally, Betty Joe.
Boy, I've never met so many good-looking Joes in my life.
You'll meet Jerry Matson.
Hi.
Betty Joe's usually a little more attractive than she is now. Most of the time she has a smudge of grease on her face and she's wearing Levi's and a sweatshirt.
Now, Steve.
If you think you're a mechanic, the shortstop here will match Stilson's with you anytime.
Good. Maybe sometime we can tear down a carburetor together.
Well, do you think you're going to be able to stand it here?
Oh, I think I can put up with it.
Mrs. Bradley, can I bother you for another cup of coffee, please?
Oh, sure. You know, I like your friend, Steve.
Thanks.
He's such a happy person.
He should be happy. He's taking my girl to the dance.
Oh, this is getting to be an epidemic.
Well, I just saw him sew up a date with Billy Joe.
Oh. Didn't waste any time, huh?
Well, what got me was the underhanded way he went about it.
Underhanded.
Yeah, he pulls this honesty routine on me. First, he asked if it was all right if he took Billy Joe to the dance. And I said, fine, it's okay with me.
So he went ahead and asked her.
Yeah, how's that for a double cross?
Mom, look what Steve gave me.
Steve? Steve?
You sure have a thoughtful boyfriend.
Especially to my younger sister.
A corsage.
Oh, to wear to the dance tonight.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Gorgeous. Look what Tommy sent down with Charlie and Floyd on the Cannonball.
Another corsage. Isn't that pretty?
My Tommy gave you that?
My Tommy for tonight. Look what else he sent with it. Looking forward to our date tonight. Tommy.
Well, what could he say? I'm not looking forward to our date tonight?
What's he beefing about? You gave me permission to go out with him.
I know, but did you have to take it?
That's exactly what I'd like to have you answer, Bobby Joe.
Now, wait a minute.
I mean, I think it's ridiculous. I should be... Girl!
Go back to your corners and stay there.
You didn't have to do it.
What do you mean I didn't have to do it? When I found out you gave your date a corsage, what am I supposed to do? Come up empty and look like a rummy?
Well, it's a little different in your case. You just met the girl.
Right. And I want to make a good impression on her.
You want to make a good impression on her.
Correction. I don't want to make a good impression. I want to look like a slob.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Hi, Mr. Bradley.
Hi.
Hello, boys.
You know, I didn't have to let you take her out.
No, but you did. Now you're stuck with it.
I did it as a friendly gesture, but I didn't think you'd be taking over.
These are just the preliminaries. The main event doesn't start until tonight.
Relax, Kate. You're more skittery than an elk in a hat rack factory.
Help it, Uncle Joe. I got a feeling that nothing good's gonna come of this dance tonight. It's gonna wind up in one big explosion.
Oh, it'll work itself out.
Bobby Joe going out with Billy Joe's boyfriend, Betty Joe going with Bobby Joe's boyfriend, Billy Joe going out with Steve's best friend. You know what? They're going to have to wear numbers on their backs to tell who's going out with who.
Reminds me of the time I was going to this girl in Sioux City. Well, sir, I didn't know she had a twin sister. And I kept getting serious and more serious with her. And I finally popped the question. We meet down at the License Bureau, and I think I'm seeing double. They were both there. Boy, if you don't think I didn't do some fast thinking. I said, look, you two, I'm one of triplets, and the other two guys will be here any minute. I took off running, and I didn't stop running until I got to Montreal. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I enjoyed hearing it again myself.
Hey, take it easy with the mascara, short stuff. That's my boyfriend you're going out with.
Are my nylons on straight?
Too straight.
Has anybody seen my lipstick?
Here, use mine. Here you are.
Well, thank you.
I'm using this one. It's kiss-proof.
Don't you think that's enough lipstick?
I have just started.
So I figure, Sergeant, with your mechanical mind and my great reservoir of ideas, we can't miss. Like today I was sitting here, I got to thinking about all the rocking chair power in the valley that's being wasted. I figure if you could harness up a couple of rocking chairs with a cross-cut saw, a fella could get in his days rocking while he's cutting 3 cords of wood.
It started to rain.
Well, probably just a little shark, eh? Then I got to thinking of the lost energy in the revolving doors.
Well.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Thank you.
Kids, you better take umbrellas. Looks like we're in for some rain.
It's more like a storm.
Maybe our dates will have to carry us to the train.
Well, there's the cannonball right on schedule. Have a good time.
Good night, Mr. Bradley.
Have fun. Good night.
Uh-oh, generator went out.
Well, Uncle Joe, there are some candles under the desk.
Miss Bradley, I'll take a look at the generator if you want.
Oh, no, don't bother. You're all ready for the dance.
Oh, it's no bother. I can fix it in no time if you've got some tools around here.
I'll get my toolbox and help.
You might miss the dance.
I don't mind. On a stormy night like this, I'd just as soon stay home and pop popcorn and make fuzz.
And help fix generators?
Yeah. Come on, I'll show you. What do I do? Oh!
How's it feel to be back where you belong?
Well, Bobby Joe?
Well,
Bye, Mom.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Have fun, kids.
thank you.
Hey,
Well, we fixed it. See you later.
Thank you. Enjoy yourself.
hey, they worked it out.
Yeah, how about that? Someone managed to work everything out. Thanks.
You had a problem, Kate? You should have let me know.
I'll go fix you some coffee.
Fine woman. She's got one small fault. She's inclined to do a little too much worrying.
Hemingway's presentation.